Hello Internet, my name is Kat and welcome to my BookTubeAthon Rundown and Wrap-Up video. So I went into this event not expecting a lot, that I would read a few books and complete a few challenges. Guys, I read 11 books. 11 books. Right there. That's 11 books. They're really heavy. I'm gonna put them down now. That is over 3,000 pages, and I completed all of the challenges. I didn't think I would complete all of the challenges. Not in a million years did I think I would complete all of the challenges, but with a little help from my friends, it's funny because I'm wearing a Beatles shirt, I did complete all of the challenges. So let's jump right into things. Here's a rundown of my week. Day 1. At the stroke of midnight, I continued reading Split Second by Cassie West. I had started this book on Saturday and was about 100 pages in. I read another 100 pages until 1 in the morning and then slept because sleep is important during reading marathons. When I got up in the morning, I started reading Legend by Marie Lu. This is the first book in the Legend Trilogy. I read 100 pages before I had to go to work. When I got back from work, I finished reading Split Second, and that was the end of day 1. Day 2, I finished reading Legend and jumped immediately into Prodigy, the second book in the Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu. Oh, so many feels. So many feels. Both of these books were amazing. I was so hooked. I really wanted to finish reading Prodigy on day 2, but I just couldn't do it. Day 3 was kind of a slow day. I did successfully finish Prodigy in the morning, but I only got 30 pages into Champion, the final book in the Legend Trilogy, before I had to go to work. Day 4 was huge. It was my day off, and I wanted to get a lot of reading done, so I started by finishing Champion. I read over 300 pages of this on Thursday. Not all at once because I didn't want to break my brain. I like to break up my time reading regular novels by reading some graphic novels. So I read Earth 2, Volume 1, The Gathering, and World's Finest, Volume 1, The Lost Daughters of Earth 2. Both of these were really fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to continuing these series. Also on Thursday, I read Wolf Children, Ame and Yuki. This is a manga volume that was chosen out for me by my friend Aki, and I was super excited to read this because it also has a movie version that I could watch and complete that particular challenge. Day 5 was another day off for me. I had a little harder time getting into reading that day because I had a serious book hangover after finishing the Legend Trilogy. There was a lot of feels going on while reading this, and finishing it was kind of an emotional event. I did read Life Before Legend, which contains 2 prequel stories about the main characters. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it did make me feel nice and nostalgic to see the main characters before they went through all kinds of hell that they had to go through in the trilogy. What I did start on Friday was Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I got about 100 pages into this book. My big achievement on Friday was blazing through And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. This was chosen for me to read by my friend Ray, and it also covers the challenge to read a book in the genre you've read least this year. I haven't read any mystery this year, and I've never read any Agatha Christie, who is the most popular mystery writer of all time, as well as the queen of crime. This is right on the back, so it must be true. This was a great read. It was a little slow to start because the writing is a little old-fashioned, but once you get into it, it grabs hold of you and it doesn't let go, and you can't tell who done it right until the end, and I really wanted to know who done it, so I think I read this in a couple of hours. Day 6 was another slow day because I had an 8-hour shift at work, and that kind of cuts into things, and I only read another 100 pages of Siege and Storm. Saturday night, I found a couple hours to watch the movie version of Wolf Children, Ame and Yuki, and cried a lot. Thanks, Aki, for giving me all of the feels. And finally, day 7, the last day of BookTubeAthon. I wanted to go out with a bang, so I read a couple more graphic novels, Justice League Dark Volume 2, The Book of Magic, and Batwoman Volume 3, World's Finest, which was my original pick for the Read a Book with Pictures challenge. And to top it all off, I finished reading Siege and Storm at 11 o'clock on Sunday night, completing the final challenge to read a book with red on the cover. So that is what I read during the BookTubeAthon event. It was a great week, guys. I also made a personal challenge with myself that if I could get through these books, I would indulge in the 10% off BookTubeAthon discount on booksdepository.com. Obviously, I did that thing. So I have 10 books coming my way, and hopefully I will be doing a haul of that very soon, because I would like to get more into this vlogging booktube thing. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't participate in the video challenges this year. I would really like to do that next year, so hopefully some of you will come along on the ride. Thanks for watching, and let me know, how did your BookTubeathon go? Did you give yourself any incentive for reading as much as you could? What was your favorite book that you read during this event? Let me know down below. See you guys.